couldn't be junior forever, I don't mean to ruffle your feathers. I couldn't be junior forever, I don't mean to ruffle your feathers, don't mean to ruffle your feathers.
Yo, what's going on? It's Ruffled Feathers, episode 7. It's your boy E-Rock.
Yo, it's your boy Al.
What up, man? It's your boy Jordan. What's good? It's your boy Lou.
He said your boy Lou.
Yeah, free.
What's going on, people? Hope y'all had a good weekend.
Yeah.
Wasn't doing no freaky shit like you wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
But first thing I wanted to get into, though, was last week we had said something about Colin Kaepernick saying he would play. He would stand if he'll play. I was glad it came out the following day that it was fake.
Yeah.
Because that would just...
Yeah, he'd have looked like a hypocrite.
Yeah, it just killed everything you did, you know, and fought for. So I was glad to hear that was fake news. So just wanted to tell y'all it was fake news.
Fake news. Some people say fake
News.
Fake news, man.
The Kofifi.
Like that lace front y'all be wearing, that shit fake. News, though.
Kofifi.
Yo, but Jerry Jones out here wilding.
Yeah, Uncle Jerry said if you don't stand, you don't play.
For real.
Nelson got some explaining to do for this one for his Cowboys.
You still a Cowboy fan after that.
For real. He was going hard in the face.
But then again, I can understand y'all still was Cowboy fans for Romo era too.
Yeah.
Bro.
Y'all still think Romo's a legend. My cousin thinks Romo's a legend.
They'll definitely start
They
Romo.
won one playoff game.
Is Romo a legend because he played on the Cowboys, because of the team?
I guess.
I don't know. So I'm
Nah,
asking,
I'm not
like,
even-
you
I'm
think
not
people
even
would
saying he was
receive him? Like, if he would have played on, let's say, the Chargers, would Romo still be Romo? Would Romo still get away with everything?
No, because he'll
Bullshit.
be trash.
I guess because most
It was his team holding
It
him
would
up,
no,
like,
because
every-
I feel like
collectively.
because most football fans are Cowboys fans, right? That's like a fact.
That's America's team. That's
Yeah,
their
that's
name,
why,
America's
yeah.
team.
So that's probably why. Like,
I feel like
you
that.
me?
Yeah, if he'd have went to any other team that was NFL team and he would have did the bullshit that he did, he wouldn't be wrong.
It'd be like a Mark Sanchez.
Bro, who?
Yeah, bro. Mark Sanchez was so real in USC, bro.
Yeah, my
Yo,
man
word,
went to the
college
I mean-
he was crazy.
Huh?
Like, in college he was crazy.
He went to the league and butt fumbles the niggas forgot about.
Right, he went to USC, right?
Yeah, he was at the
Yeah.
USC. But his butt fumble overshadowed all of that.
Yeah. It's butt fumble.
That shit was crazy.
Bro hasn't
I
had
get
the
mad when I see
spot,
college
so-
coming, like quarterbacks coming out of college that be going crazy and get to NFL start doing bullshit.
There's a lot of
Happens a
players,
lot.
too. Running backs too.
Yeah, bro.
You know, like
That happens a lot in
man.
football more than anything, I feel like.
Definitely, yeah, it happens way more.
Sometimes you can't adjust to,
Yeah.
you know.
It's a new skill, like on the NFL. You know what I'm
So
saying?
do you feel like that's the biggest jump from a collegiate level to like a pro level, NFL? Like
Yeah.
that's like the hardest.
Yeah.
Like in competition, like you feel like that's the
Yeah, definitely. That's
the
definitely
biggest. Like I don't know how to.
Because you're going to get hit hard and everything. Like, in NBA, you just got to
It's the
be
biggest
faster
change.
almost.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you feel me? And that's almost easier than, like, getting hit
Yeah,
hard.
because
Really.
in the NBA, you don't necessarily have to get your weight up. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit, if you, depending on your
You gotta
position.
get your weight
I mean,
up
depending on your
fast.
position, but like, you know what I mean? You don't gotta go OD. NFL, like these niggas is
Yeah.
way bigger, way
And
stronger,
you get paid
way
less.
faster.
What about
Base-
baseball?
Baseball, a lot of people, like, niggas that didn't even go to college make it to the major league sometimes.
I
You
feel
just
like
play
baseball more
those.
technique.
From high school.
Yeah, like,
I feel like you gotta be like technical with baseball. You gotta know how to swing and like, you know what I'm saying, where to hit the ball.
yeah,
That's-
baseball's different.
So you're saying NFL? I mean, I agree with you. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I think NFL, yeah.
That was you.
And you get paid the less, it's the craziest.
Sony, I need to bring back NFL Street.
For real, right?
Good job, bro. We gonna stay on this fucking NFL topic because there was a lot of bullshit that happened. What's good with this Miami Dolphins coach sniffing coke before the fucking
Yo.
team meet?
Yo, y'all seen the whole video, right?
Yo, that shit was like a freak video. He
He
was
said-
trying to turn it
I
on.
miss you.
Like diabetes.
He said, I miss going doing this with you. Remember you getting high? I'm like, yo, this nigga crazy. Right?
He said, I'm about to go in this meeting, but first, I'm going to do this.
Yo, he's really a freak.
Yo.
Oh, my
That
boy,
shit
a
was
freak.
That means she sent it to someone. And, like, that's what happened, because, like, it looks like he sent it to her. Either she was off him, and, like,
She just wanted to brag. She probably got paid like 10 racks.
I heard, I don't know if it's true, though. Like, I heard on Twitter there was a black girl. Like, he's fucking with a black girl.
Yeah, stripper.
Yeah. For
For
real?
black?
Oh, I'm jamming.
Yeah,
She
you gotta
said,
feed them babies.
You fucking with a stripper, like why? You
I know, but I'm just saying that's funny as
Why would you
hell.
send that to a stripper?
She put it on him. you gotta know what you're getting yourself into with these strippers. You're not the only nigga. You know she's out here home.
Yeah, you can't trust these fucking hoes. You gonna lose the same way you lose them, the same way you found them. However that shit goes. The way you found them is the way you lose them. Yeah, that shit.
Hey,
Like,
the
you found
easiest
with
relationship, the easiest relationship should be with a stripper because you know what she getting into, so it shouldn't bother you. At the
You
end of
better
the
send
day.
that shit on
And you should be out
Snapchat.
doing your own
For
thing.
real, right?
And it's crazy because I'm gonna teach y'all Snapchat. You feel me? You feel me? Like with that new feature that they got on the iPhone, where you can do that screen record. That shit don't detect that.
Yeah, so watch out. FYI, we saving lives out here.
Yeah, I'm just like y'all know. You feel me?
For real.
Don't say we never taught y'all something influential on this show.
Yeah, we can't even spell it, but we touch
Word,
it.
we got you. I got you. I could spell it.
Yeah.
Don't tempt me, because I'll spell it.
I'll spell it.
But yo, my nigga, what's good with fucking Shannon Sharp, bro? I was
Nigga,
crying.
That's my dude.
That nigga pulled out a black and mild. Yeah,
Don't worry about me when I'm up on these miles.
Yeah, we're He's just, you know what I think his mission is? To be mad ignorant on TV and just get white people to hate it. Like, damn, I hate it. Because he be talking mad shit. You feel me? He not dumb, though. He's funny as hell.
Yeah, you doing too much.
He said, a victory cigar.
She said,
black. I wonder if he champed it.
He said, "Where'd you buy it from? You got it from the corner store."
He said,
Like,
Rite Aid?
she said, "I know you're not gonna call a black and mild a cigar."
Yeah.
I was crying, bro.
He said, I'll be a part of the yak and
My boy Shannon Diff.
That means he smoked them shits all the time.
Facts. He had the Henny too on the Instagram Live, bro.
Yeah, what? You think he champion?
Facts not.
He said, nah.
Facts not. He got money on undisputed bread. He getting that FS1 bread. What are you gonna champion for? Down south, I feel like niggas down south don't champion. I feel like that's a north thing. Down south is like, fuck it, I'm gonna just smoke this
He's
shit.
looking for
Yeah.
You missing 14 teeth. What I'm a champ of black for? Nothing gonna change in my life. You feel me? If I'm missing 14 teeth, I'm black as hell. Hair not cut. Like, what I'm a champ of black for?
Yeah,
Like
man.
Yeah, it's over, bro. I'm not
still
gonna
looking
champ
like
of black,
Seal?
bro. There's levels to this shit. I'm sweating. It's 90 degrees.
He's all sweating.
I don't got no time for this.
Definitely. That's the last thing I'm thinking about.
Last
Is champ
thing.
and it. Try to get this light head, I guess.
They got peanut trees. Like, I got family down there. They got peanut trees, and they walk, like, and they go and, like, say to their friend's house. Nigga, they'll go by a peanut tree, pick up some peanuts, crack them shits, and eat them. Like, bro.
They
Like,
ain't even be cleaning them.
nah, bro, you gotta get it. So I'm a champ of black. I just ate a peanut that was
Man,
off the
just
floor.
ate a squirrel. Think they jumping the black.
Oh,
Yeah, word. Say squirrel.
no, I ain't jamming. No black. No nothing. I might smoke a white owl, nigga.
He says,
Let's cut the end off.
Nah, I can smoke that shit. But, you know, how y'all feel about Von Miller saying Odell Beckham deserves to be the highest paid player ever, regardless of his position in the NFL?
One catch, though?
I mean, that's what put him on. I mean, I feel like he's consistent in
He's
some way.
consistent, I
He's
guess.
he's
Acting like
consistent.
a
I guess.
bitch.
He's gonna
So you don't feel like he's best wide receiver in the league?
one of
I
them.
don't know. He's one of the best.
Well, I guess.
Who would you say was the best wide receiver?
Antonio,
Antonio.
bro. I don't know why I would say him, but I just think he's
Willie
amazing.
Jones?
For his height.
I
He's
say
small
Larry.
as hell.
Larry Fitzgerald.
He's
bro.
underrated, too.
Larry
Yeah,
Fitzgerald.
he's definitely underrated.
So consistent. Larry Fitzgerald is fucking real, bro.
You know why I say Antonio Brown? Because he's small as hell. He's short.
Yeah. We watching the Cardinals play the Bucks right now. I'm sorry for Lou. Oh,
And the
Yo.
Rams is up.
Damn.
wait, let me tell you how Karma's a bitch though. Cause you remember when we was watching the Eagles game? I think it was last week, and Lou was in here shouting out the score and shit and all that. Remember that shit? I think it was last week or the week before that. Now the Cardinals is up on the Bucks 21-0. Lou in here real quiet. Real
Yeah,
quiet.
they had to hand the sticks
And
on.
these niggas is on the 2.
Yeah.
But they're about to score against. It's alright.
Oh, it's a
Happens.
fumble
We
or
win some,
something.
we lose some. That's only the second quarter. Game ain't over.
It's over.
Only the second quarter, man.
Man,
AP out here wailing for respect. You gonna trade me? Now I'm gonna show y'all niggas what y'all missing.
For real.
Show y'all.
And I
But
still beat myself.
And he got number 23 now, AP. He don't even look like the same person no more.
Michael
This
Jordan.
is depressing.
I believe I can fly.
He said, woo!
Space Jam is definitely a classic. But anyway, that's a later topic. What's good
A
though?
later in life
What you
topic.
talking about? This fucking NBA?
Oh man, I'm pretty so excited for this NBA.
Yeah, this is
Said
gonna
I'm
be
pretty
lit.
so
Pretty
excited.
so excited.
Nah, the NBA is gonna be different, especially now they got them jerseys with the
Oh yeah, with the
Yeah, they got
the
the
sponsorship on
sponsors.
it. That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Endorsement jerseys.
So who y'all early MVP picks?
Westbrook.
You got Westbrook coming off that season last year.
Yeah.
I mean last year.
I think he'll go harder this season too, just because he got. You feel me?
I feel like Brown got something to prove.
Yeah, because niggas acting like
trying-
Bron is nice.
Excuse me. I'm trying to see what Damian Lillard on. I'm not gonna hold
Yo,
you.
word, right?
I think Kawhi Leonard's gonna MVP this year.
Yeah.
He's the
I
only
feel
one
like
that really
the
give it to
Spurs
that
need
don't
a
got
one.
a team.
Didn't he get one year already? Right, he got one year, right?
I think he got finals MVP only.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
yeah.
Nigga, fucking NBA niggas making bread too.
Yeah.
Wiggins just signed that max extension with the
It
Wolves.
goes
bro.
up again next year.
Word, 146 mil, bro, 5 years.
That's crazy, man.
And like when I was reading, they was asking like people if he deserved it. Like I feel like Wiggins definitely deserved it.
For that
Yeah,
team,
he
I
does.
yeah.
feel like he
He's
put in
young.
work. Yeah, he put in work.
He's never been in no BS. Like I just feel like the Timberwolves don't get as much TV time, so you don't really see him or hear him as much. But he's still slamming on niggas. He got the braids now. They turning up, bro. That nigga Wiggs. We gonna see NBA start win out.
I think this Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
We gonna see. Just go with these bum ass Knicks.
The Knicks is dumb for them niggas. I can't even name anybody from the starting five besides Porzingis.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot all about him.
They rookie that tore his ACL. I got his name and shit. He coming back so.
It's a sad time to be a New York fan in basketball.
Yeah,
You can't name either one of the starting
Yeah,
five.
it's over,
for
bro.
real. I don't think they know.
That's a collective 10
The
people you
Nets
can't
got
name.
D'Angelo Russell though.
Yeah, I
Oh
saw
yeah,
that.
D'Angelo Russell and Kristaps Porzingis. 2 people right now. Fucking 10.
Yeah. Yo, what team Brook Lopez is on the Lakers, right?
Yeah,
Is he?
yeah.
Fuck, I'm telling you, Rudy Gay is on the Spurs, bro.
Yeah, he's supposed to be starting the 4.
That's crazy. Rudy Gay really on the Spurs. Okay, got that sack on Carson Palmer. Okay, but yo, next topic. I know this is all you.
He said it's all
I
you.
know my boy E been talking about, he's the best rapper alive. Lee, I'm telling you, Jay-Z got nothing on him. How you feel about that Eminem freestyle on the BET Awards?
Now, number one, it definitely wasn't his best,
Okay.
but I don't think it was meant to be.
I thought it was more of a conversation with.
Yo, he was flipping.
I feel like he just, the one was off the dome. Like, that's how he do it. He's such a genius. I'm just go off the dome, like, for something that's going to be on TV, for me. Like, and it was more about the message. You could tell he was really trying super duper hard just to stay on topic.
Yeah.
Like, instead of, like, go off topic and just say some stupid shit, he stayed on the topic, you feel me? And I hear people saying, oh, he's ass, he could have went different, the flow and all that stuff, but it was acapella. We really don't need no flow on that.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? Like, it was no
How you
beat.
gonna tell me I need a flow on no beat?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what a lot of
That
people
don't
were
make
saying
no
that.
sense.
I'm like,
beat with no beat.
exactly. And it was just more like, let me just
Nah,
spit a few bars and we get some off my chest. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I could spit way harder than this. Y'all know that. But let me just, there's something that needs to be said and let me say it real quick.
Exactly.
You feel me? And that's how I feel about it.
It probably is. Nobody really wanted to hear Eminem talk politically.
Yeah, they thought he was probably just gonna come out.
Which in all actuality, though, he's a human, so he has a political right to say whatever.
Yeah, but what confused me when people came at Eminem is like this was the first time he ever said something about a president or came out.
He said why
politically,
Bush crazy.
all the time. Like so, when I first heard the freestyle, I was sitting here with Alan and shit, and I'm like, okay, I already know what you want, and I accept it because I know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And he don't even have to be. You feel me? Number one, he's white. You feel me? He don't even have to. Like,
he said number one.
He could just sit back and let shit rock. He could just be like, I could let shit
He's a
rock.
rich white American, yeah.
You feel me? He could let shit rock, but
He
he's
got
saying his
that new
piece.
album coming out though. He got the fucking beard. We gonna
Yeah.
see what M is on
Yeah.
with the beard.
I said it now though.
And
If he,
level up with the beard. Does
don't
his
know.
rap overall go
November
up?
17th.
Nah, but we didn't hear
supposedly.
nothing yet. That freestyle, I wouldn't determine that freestyle how this
Absolutely.
album's gonna
Yeah,
sound.
nah, me
Exactly.
neither.
No, you
Neither.
can't.
Neither.
Yeah, you
Bearded
Definitely.
Eminem.
I think though this album he needs to do something because the way Jay came, like
Oh,
I
But
think
do
he
you
needs
want
to
him to
come.
come like? I mean, we always
He don't have
got
to
the
come
real-
like Jay. He just has to come hard. Like he needs to come like different, but like it has to be tough. Like because he can still rap. And I feel like his last album was just a little. It was hot, but it was just.
Yeah, I feel you. But like, we always got a personal Eminem album, so it's like, I don't want that. But like, I really don't know what
You
I
want
from
something more
Eminem.
current? Like, do you feel like
I
it
want
gotta be
something-
current? Eminem's always mad.
You know,
personal.
sometimes Eminem makes stuff that's not easy to listen. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? I want like
I want
Eminem, easy to listen. I don't really know what I want from him. I just gotta see
Yeah.
what he gives.
Exactly. That's why it's hard to
Like, I
explain.
I want him to sit the fuck back and give me a Slaughterhouse album one more time.
Yeah, word, right? They playing. He like it's like he brushed into the bag. He sound like 4 new rappers, but they all whack.
Yeah, he like played Slaughterhouse. They didn't even get the
Boogie,
cypher.
But nah, it's not definitely. I don't think it's him. I think it's Interscope.
They didn't even get a cipher on the BET Awards.
They're not together no
Joe
more,
Budden
really.
talking about he retired.
Yeah.
But any other freestyle? Any other ciphers y'all like?
I like.
Cypher the Prince, snap.
Yeah, Sight.
Cypher, he's real.
Him and Belly, but Fat Joe spit like 2 bars.
Belly's just was alright.
Yeah,
We just got it though.
I like the one with T Grizzly that do Black, the singer.
Black,
He
yeah.
ripped though.
Yeah, Black is real.
No,
Black, I wouldn't
I
even
listen
call
to
Black
some
a
of his
singer.
songs, yeah,
He's like a
a weekend now.
like you don't really know if he's a singer or rapper, but he be ripping, bro. He's
Yo,
nice.
that's like the first time. Like I've heard of him, but I never clicked this shit. And that's the first time I heard like him like spit, and he went off. And
Yeah,
that made me
no,
click
he
his music.
I heard a few songs from Apple, being on Apple Music, like you be scrolling and shit. I've
Yeah.
seen him on it a few times. Some of the shit.
Yeah, he just cut his dreads and shit. You said dreads, like
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he just cut his shit. But you feel me? You know I'm a big J Cole fan, so his label where they had my nigga Kaz off the Dreamville label, he was rapping on it.
Oh yeah.
He was alright.
Yo.
JID, he was
What
alright.
do you think about that little sneak diss from was it Zoe Dollars?
Oh,
Joe
Joe
Budden?
Budden.
Yeah,
That shit was ass. But
Yeah.
then, like,
I mean,
that
he-
day after, he was like, he told his fans to, like, start trolling Joe Budden. Put, like, wherever he's from, put that flag. Whatever his
Yeah.
nationality is.
Number one, he's not lyrically nice. Like nigga, Joe Budden's lyrical nice. Like that's always gonna win at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Like,
Especially
but-
when it comes to a diss.
If Drake
Yes.
would have responded, like, but kept responding to Joe Budden when they were going at it, when Joe Budden was trying to go at it, Joe might have ripped him. But Drake was smart. Like, I ain't gonna call you lyrical. I'm not gonna go. I'm not
Yeah,
stupid.
you too, exactly. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's
you
just
feel-
rapping. Like,
you
when
feel
it
me?
comes to diss
Yeah,
tracks, you gotta rap on it.
yeah.
You know, so like, you know, Drake, even though that back to back, he was rapping on it. Like,
Yeah,
even though
yeah.
it hit, you know, you could play it in a club, but he was really spitting on it. Like,
But Meek not that lyrical at all. You feel me? The lyrical niggas, like at the end of the day, they always gonna reign superior when it comes down to like the T. Like maybe they don't have the radio hits and all like that, but
Yeah.
when it comes down to the T, like the
Yeah.
niggas, they gonna reign superior.
facts.
Yeah, some niggas you should fuck with, and some niggas you just can't fuck with.
yeah.
Joe Budden definitely.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't do it. That's why he didn't come at it.
Yeah, Drake said something slick real quick, like that pump, and just let it die out. Like, let me just dish you on some funny shit like, real quick, like real smooth, and then I'm not gonna respond, like show you no attention. But Joe Budden was trying too hard though.
He should have left it alone, bro. He just once he seen Drake wasn't trying to have no beef, he should have got it.
He tried to do Drake like Drake did Meek though.
Yeah.
It was so funny shit. He ended up playing himself out.
Word.
Crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you. Drake had niggas doing that shit because Remy Ma did the same thing and played herself out too with that whole Nicki Minaj beat. Because that she threw, that first she threw was hard.
And
And
then-
she just kept going again. It was like, all right, Remy, she's
Yeah.
done with you.
Nicki low key won that in a way, in a weird ass way. I feel like because Remy died out, and it was just like more. It was talking about like is Nicki gonna respond? Nicki gonna respond? It turned to that more like nobody even cared no more.
Yeah,
You
about
feel me?
Remy, she knew that was smart. Now Nicki took the rape to China, just a race with China.
Y'all hated that song at first, but now that's my shit.
Let's be mixed with China.
Real mixed with China.
Dang, that bitch really took the rape to China, just a race with
You saw the
China.
video?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, she in there with China for real, Black China.
Yeah, like he said, she in there with China for real. The real China is from from WWF.
Oh yeah,
CX.
R.I.P.
DX.
You feel me?
She died.
Yeah,
What?
what? What?
She died a while ago.
Like 2 years ago.
She was too strong to die.
What?
What she thought she a cheat death, nigga?
Yeah, right?
She said she was too strong to die. She lived a strong life, bro.
She fought to death and
Oh,
He said
that's
she said she
crazy.
lived a strong life, lived strong like Lance
She was
Armstrong.
Xena.
Was she?
Nah, I was
Nah.
like, nah.
I was thinking that too. Like, maybe she was.
Like, nah, that's not Xena. That used to be my show.
That definitely was the show. She had the boomerang that came right back to her, didn't cut her.
And Hercules was lit too.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
She had a boomerang that cut everybody else but her.
Who, Xena?
Xena.
Yeah,
That used to come on Channel 11.
yeah,
Uh-huh. Xena the warrior princess. She used to be in the bushes, the woods like a motherfucker.
for real.
That's crazy.
What about Jordan? About to end the Melo brand.
Oh yeah, it's over. He's not getting a signature shoe no more. Yeah, so he about to just get these player editions. He probably about to have like the 12s and like orange and blue, the OKC colors, like because it's over for the signature shoe. I don't know if it's because they're not selling, but
Probably.
what I've noticed with Melo is colorways sell with Melo. So like when they dropped the Melo ones that were black and gold,
Yeah.
that was a colorway. It wasn't like a signature shoe of Melos. Like there was one signature shoe I had of Melos. I forgot the number, but I think they were like the ones, Melo ones or the twos. I had them all way. He was still on the Nuggets.
Nuggets, it's the blue what you call, right?
The baby blue with the white.
Yeah, those are the ones.
Yeah, I
They
had
have
them
them in
shits all
black
white.
too.
Yeah. So he probably, and then I seen it with the all red 4s before they came out, and then those came out. So Melo had a few, colorways that he's had and people went crazy over. So maybe that's what Jordan is doing, but I don't know. But he about to have some harsh in OKC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
word.
man, him and Russ.
They gonna have a
They gonna
good-
do a collab.
And by the way, the Rams helmets is whack.
Mediocre.
Right? That shit has.
Shit is trash.
Got the white. They should have put the gold back.
For
Like
real.
the Terry Holt days and shit. Isaac
Isaac
Bruce.
Hayes.
Tory.
Oh,
Look like
Tory
Tory
Holt.
Holt, dude.
Fuck out of here.
Marshall Falk.
Al
He said
Def
they
look
look
like Marshall Falk.
Falk.
He look like Kurt Warner.
Yeah, Dev.
Shit, Def.
That was the guy.
Eric Warner.
Fuck.
But how about Supreme? That shit $1 billion business.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Streetwear.
Yeah, that is sick.
Hey, yo,
Sick.
Supreme.
That's
Yo, you
Supreme.
think, like-
Supreme? That's Supreme.
I got a question. What do you think? Why do you think that is? Like, it's more worldwide now. Like,
Top grade.
yeah, I think because it's Ty Gray.
You
But
think
then
Ty Gray did it for him?
Definitely, because this is the first person I've ever seen wearing that shit. But the reason why I asked, because I was in Arizona a few years ago, and I had a Supreme hoodie, and the niggas over there, I don't know if they were hating, but they told me this was like 4 or 5 years ago. They said Supreme is dead over there, and that's the West. And I know it started over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like they like die out over there, but then just kick
Came
up
back.
over
Nah,
here.
you know what it
came
is?
back
I
with
think
it, too.
Supreme brought themselves back again because I think Supreme died out for a minute, but then when they started doing collabs, it,
Facts.
Yeah,
it, brought,
collabs
like,
is
it
fire.
brought them back. Like,
Thanks. No,
Supreme came back like they never left when they started doing the collabs.
You know what it
They
was
got
with
big name
Supreme?
collabs.
Yeah, they got big name collabs, but you know what kind of stifled Supreme was? If you didn't have a Supreme plug, you didn't try to get Supreme because you knew it was almost
So hard.
impossible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So like, if you was like, yo, I don't have no way of getting Supreme, I'm not even gonna try. So I feel like some way or another, it got out there again, which was collabs.
Yeah, definitely. Was
You know what I'm saying? Collabs was what got Supreme back out, so the public can get their hands on it. The regular Joe Schmo kid. You know what I'm saying? So same thing with Bape. I remember, Joel Santana had the Bape with he still had the bandana baggy jeans era. I used to see that shit like, yo, I would love to have a Bape shirt. Where was getting it from?
For real,
You
right?
know what I'm saying? Now it's easier to get it.
Def had the fake babe. I ain't gonna hold you.
I didn't even know where to get the fake Bape from. I would have had the
I
fake.
had Big Pully. I don't know if it was fake though.
I would have had the fake.
Matter of fact,
definitely.
mine had the ice cream shit.
I had the ice cream
Speaking of
too.
ice cream.
Super fake.
Speaking of ice cream, who y'all think got a better influence in fashion? Kanye or Pharrell?
For real.
For real.
I say Pharrell too.
But
I
Kanye,
think Pharrell, but I think Kanye got a better sneak. If we're gonna talk overall fashion, Pharrell
Influence
went sneak.
overall.
Yeah, so Pharrell.
Well,
'cause
Kanye-
sneakers is better.
But this is what
I think
I might
Kanye's
go with
pretty smart,
Kanye
though. He got niggas.
I might go with
like,
Kanye.
oh, shit.
on this one.
I was about to say
How?
like
How? Like, you got
because I feel like Pharrell got a bigger impact in fashion, but I feel like Kanye got a bigger influence. Like people went crazier for the Kanye stuff than they did for Pharrell stuff. Not saying that the human races and people weren't online for 2 weeks for those, but I feel like when the Yeezys dropped, people were really going crazy.
Well,
like,
still, they
But,
still.
but you got to think about when BBC opened, Billionaires Boycott, people was going crazy
they
to
were
get inside
going
that
crazy.
store.
Yeah, that was just
You feel me?
one of
That store
his
wasn't
first.
even that big, and people was going crazy to get inside that store.
Yeah, that is
That's
true.
the
Ice
same way,
cream back when we was in like 7th grade.
Like
You know
that
what
shit was
I'm saying? I
crazy.
remember that
Those
shit.
drops
It's
was
weird because I feel like Kanye is trying to do more for the fashion world though.
He wants high end fashion. He wants to compete with Gucci and them.
Yeah, he wants to. You feel me? Because he like a lot of people when he talks that shit, people think, oh, you sound stupid and everything. But he has a point. He's trying to make it.
You know why I think they think that
G-Stars
Kanye,
like
I ain't trying to make it a racist shit, but I think when he thinks like
G-Stars
when
is
he
all
sells
that
prices
run-up
clothes
shit,
at what he
nice
does,
tees,
is like
Chelsea boots go to all that shit.
like Polo can price that shit at a crazy price. Why can't he price that shit at a crazy
Exactly.
price?
I think like his
It has
mission.
to be the
You
color
gotta
of
get
the
there
skin,
though,
bro.
but you gotta get there though.
But you
His,
can't start yourself at a low price and then like at nowhere go up.
because
like,
most of those.
and that's why I
You
understand. I
gotta
started
make
understanding.
both almost. Because
That's why I
like
started understanding.
even
what
Polo,
the
you can
Lonzo Ball
go to
shit.
Polo and get a $20 shirt, or you could go to Polo and get a fucking $100 shirt, or you could go to Polo and get a jacket that costs fucking $9.95. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you could cater.
Hard because he's a brand off a brand. He's a
Yeah,
brand
that's the
off
thing.
Adidas.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I feel
'Cause
like
you see how they already with the NMDs that Eminem had on. They were like Yeezys. Nigga, they looked exactly like
Yeah,
Yeezys. So
word.
you can't really make a low price.
when it comes to sneakers, I don't feel like anybody can make their brand of sneakers and people's gonna wear them. Like even with the LeVar Ball, like if people bought that because you're a black business owner, like but people only gonna wear Nike, Adidas, and Jordan. Like that's the three. Like ain't gonna be no fourth, huh?
No, definitely.
And like you might throw a New Balance in there, and like you know the
Switch
other
it up.
Adidas, you know what I'm saying, Puma, like whatever. But like I feel like the
those three.
sneaker company, like the sneaker enterprise is closed, doors shut, throw away the key. Like nobody's like Dwayne Wade, like he has some hard shit. The Lee Nings, the way whatever the fuck his shit is.
Those shits was whack.
Yeah,
don't
we
nobody
talking about
wearing
China
them
shits?
shits. Huh?
You talking about them China shits?
Yeah, and then now I think he just produces his own shit. It's just him. But you know, so
But
I just think it's different when it's a fucking minority business owner when they price overpriced for their shit. But
Yeah.
when it's another.
exactly, I think that's Kanye's mission. Like yo, like you feel me?
I think his sneakers overpriced. You don't think his sneakers overpriced?
It's not.
oh,
Kanye.
Yeah, but he don't
but it's
want
not
them
his
to-
fault.
Yeah.
What sneak? What do you mean? Like
Like,
these? Them shits come out, they $220.
Yeah.
So the same thing with
It's not his fault.
I
It's
guess
Hypebeast's fault.
He says
I
that.
guess the
resale has nothing to do
I know,
with
you're
it.
right.
Hypebeast.
And he
Yeah,
brought
you're
them
right,
down.
right.
It was
It's
supposed to be
supply and
more.
demand.
Yeah, like
No,
the,
they weren't supposed to be more. You're right. I guess like
That's
you know,
what
the
I'm
resale
talking
has
store, the
nothing to
retail
do with
price is
Kanye.
like the retail price is regular retail price for sneakers. Yeah, I can't-
It's just the demand. You know what it is? He's not putting out products. So now that you're only giving people a limited supply, the people that got it can now charge you triple of what they paid for.
Yep.
yeah.
That's what it is. Now if you give out more, they go down.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like and that's what it is. Like that's just so like when you resell a person's sneaker, like that's money. It's not going to Kanye. That's going to the person who got it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's like a
store.
trade.
I
That's
don't
going
think about
to
it.
the
The retail
store,
price
the
is
person. You
That's
could
what
make
they're
so
making- that's
much
what they're
money
making
off
off the
sneakers,
box.
yo. If you got a true sneaker plug, like somebody that can really give you sneakers, if somebody could give you like 14 pair of the same sneaker in a different size, like you got a plug like that and you sell them for $40 over box price, niggas gonna want it off the I don't have to wait online. I hit you up on Instagram. Yo, you can make so much bread off sneakers, yo.
Yeah, for real.
I see it on a daily basis on Instagram. I see it, bro. Like,
Yeah,
oh
those
my
people
God.
that sell all vintage shit that be thrift. People be thrift shopping, get pieces for like $10, selling them on Instagram for $100,
Yeah.
$120. You know what I mean? Like
that's a crazy, bro. That's a crazy, crazy flip.
No.
Crazy flip. But you look like Flip, though, Al. Flex. Flip. I mean, Flip. And he looked like Little Flip. That used to be
Fuck
E's favorite rapper back
Hell
in the day.
no.
If I'm lying, I'm lying.
You lying.
He used to be like, yo, you got that new Little Flip
Right.
album.
You look like Young Jock, and your
Okay.
favorite rapper was.
Fuck outta here, my boy E, nigga. Taylor Swift face.
Fuck out
Nigga
Nigga really look
Alright,
like
yo.
Paul Wall.
Fuck out of here. Nah, niggas call me
Bubba
that.
Sparks.
Nah, not Bubba.
He said, nah, Bubba.
Did we just score?
It's over
Yeah.
for y'all.
My boy still.
Good. Let's go, the Rams, baby. We taking it this year. I said it.
Y'all not.
Y'all not, but
Alright,
we
it's
might.
cool. Y'all not
You say
either.
y'all know we might.
Y'all definitely not. On both sides.
Nah. What I was gonna say though. Alright. What do you think is a hood classic movie? Like name a few.
Paid in full, right?
Paid in Full, definitely.
Hood
But I think
classic,
that's
do we
more.
mean black though.
Yeah, like
Black
we
hood
talking
classic?
Like
It
black
gotta
hood
be
classic,
so-
or like,
Like
I
a
mean,
black
black
movie.
hood-
but if
We
you
can
say a
separate,
hood,
we can
if
just-
you say a hood classic, like if it's a hood classic, it gotta be black, right?
You know what?
Nah,
What
because
white
your
hood
hood.
Nah, this sucks because there's some Spanish hood classics, like what niggas
Yeah,
were saying.
yeah,
And
I
it, yo,
guess.
there's some white hood classics.
I just don't call it the hood.
Like
the
Honey, I
bullshit.
Shrunk the
Yeah.
Kid. Honey, I Shrunk the Kid. Man, that's a white hood classic.
Nah.
Yeah, nigga, that shit real, nigga. Honey, I Shrunk the
Yeah.
Kid. Nigga, that shit real, nigga. Home Alone, nigga. What is that?
Definitely.
That's a white hood classic.
That might be.
How's that a white hood
I don't-
classic?
They
What
left their
about
kid
a rich
home
white
alone.
kid?
Exactly.
They
Like,
left their kid home alone.
exactly.
Black fans always left their kid home alone when we was kids.
And we
bro.
never get no movies.
Yo, my man had an elevator in his house that
Yeah,
he
that was
put
crazy.
the. Bro, come on, bro. He electrocuted people. He had the
He
pool.
electrocuted
Bro, that's a
people.
white hood classic. Malibu's Most Wanted. White hood classic.
You know,
Yeah,
you know
you get
why
that
he
one.
had a movie,
You
Lou?
get- yeah, that
And black
figure.
kids was always left home alone too because niggas tried to rob him. Ain't nobody trying to rob no black house. What we got?
Mighty Ducks.
What
Mighty
we
Ducks,
got?
bro. Mighty Ducks. White hood classic.
Oh,
Mike
definitely.
Ducks,
All
you
three of
definitely
them.
that, yeah, word, Mike
Sandlot.
Ducks.
White hood classic.
Damn. You
Yo,
spit
there's a
fast.
lot. That's what I'm saying.
Spanish
So we
kids
talking
Sandlot.
black, white, Spanish. What we talking?
We
It
can
was
talk
white and
all.
Spanish
We just
kids
named
and
like
Sandlot.
all
Yeah,
the
what's
white
Spanish?
Indian,
ones.
we talking
Oh,
bending
what's
like
Spanish
Beckham.
hood
He
classic?
said
It's
bending like-
Selena.
He
That's
said,
Selena, the old sense hood
I'm
classic
telling
is
you,
Spanish.
nah,
Nah,
bro. El
El
Cantante,
Yeah, this
that
shit
shit
too, man.
real,
You keep
bro.
talking about El
That shit-
Cantante.
They got blood in, blood out. I don't know if
Yeah,
I've seen it.
and I never seen
That's
that.
good. I promise you. Like American Me is good. Remember Nell was saying that?
Yeah.
But it's alright. But that's the weaker one. Blood in, blood out is fire. We will all fuck with that. I promise you.
Word.
If y'all
I
fuck
gotta
with
look
like
that up.
y'all fuck with
Yeah.
Boys in the Hood and shit like that, that's like they Boys in the Hood. I swear.
So black hood classic is way
Yo,
more.
we got-
It's
Wow.
way more. Y'all created the hood class like
Yeah,
genre,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because we
Yeah,
created the
too many.
bootleg with the sleeve, with the crazy.
Now wait, did y'all or the Asians?
Ooh, I think it was us.
It was us,
Oh,
and then the
no,
Asians shaped the game because they
the
started
Asians
selling them for
perfected
$5.
it.
Yeah.
Nah, but the Asians perfected it because number one,
They started selling them.
it would play on every DVD player. The black ones you had to get lucky.
Yeah, you
You feel me?
right.
And then they would have
Sometimes
it.
it ain't hit. Your piece wasn't
Yeah,
hit.
but they would have the actual movie cover when it came out for real on the bootleg.
Yeah.
Like, how did you know that was gonna be the cover?
Yeah.
So when the Asians did that,
You
they
got
just
blood.
blew niggas out the water. It was-
And they tell you, they be
Yeah.
like DVD quality, DVD
and they
quality.
come to you.
Yeah,
They come
word.
to you. Like, they got the roller book bag come to you.
Or the lunchbox.
Handing you hella DVDs. It's 1,000 DVDs. You in a movie. You in a fucking hair salon for $5. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Good
You
quality.
said Stella got her groove back is a classic.
Facts, man.
I don't
Stella
think
got
so.
her boo. That shit real.
I think
E.
it's like a woman classic.
That shit real. That's a black staple.
Damn.
I'm telling you,
We can't
Crooklyn.
forget
You know,
Grease, too, for
you
one of
know,
those
you know.
classics.
Let me tell you something. You know that was a true story, right?
What?
Like,
Stella got a groove back?
the girl, she wrote her book, and you know that dude that she got with in real life,
Yeah.
he was gay. He
What?
left her for a dude.
Word?
That's real. You can look that up.
That's
So
true.
that's your
Stella
movie,
got
and
a
you
groove
look
back.
like Tay Diggs.
Fuck
man.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
They
in
say
the
you look
notes.
like Tay Diggs.
We going gay or bi or something
Nah,
like that.
It is what it is. Nah, I'm playing.
He said it is what it is.
Nah,
You still
bro.
my boy. You okay with me? I don't care
As
what
long as
they say
y'all
about
accept
you.
me for who I am, that's all I care. That's all I care about. But guess what? I still
Yeah.
be somebody to fuck up.
I
But
don't care what they say
anyway,
about you.
He
You
said,
still my boy.
anyway.
you feel me? But
The downtown
Space
movie.
Jam. You know,
That's-
because sometimes I feel like a movie could be too good to be a certain classic. Like
Yeah,
Space
that's
Jam is just a
American
classic.
classic.
Yeah, that's like a Sandlot too. That's like, you know what I'm saying?
Like Mike too.
Love and Basketball, bro. You know
Love
that's a
Basketball.
black hood classic.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
My
Just
nigga
play
Lil
one on
in here
one.
look like Quincy. Nigga.
Waiting to exhale.
That nigga said preacher's wife. Nigga fucking Boys in the Hood. He said that state property, the wood.
Hell yeah. The was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Al
that's
look
one.
like Slim.
Y'all all could be someone from that movie.
He said y'all all could be so. Yeah,
That's
Mark
racist.
Anthony.
Juice.
Right? So
Definitely
Juice.
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 He
Definitely Juice.
definitely look like Tupac or Juice.
What else? I know we missing a lot, bro. We
What is it, Blue Street Hill or something like that? Blue Chip Hill?
Blue Street with Martin.
Blue
Lawrence.
Street. I said like 3 movies in one.
Yeah, he said Blue Street Hill.
trying to think of something else, bro. I know we missing a lot. He said loyalty, loyalty, loyalty forever.
Oh, yeah, Stand By Me. That's definitely.
Anything with Morgan Freeman's a black hood.
Yeah, there's just certain actors like that.
Players Club.
That nigga's been
like,
old since he was younger.
Like when you see Morris Chestnut in like early 2000 movies, it was a certified class.
I think that same thing goes for Ice Cube. Like
Ice Cube,
all his early movies.
What's Dude Man that played in Love and Basketball? Omar Epps.
Yeah, Al and shit.
Omar Epps. Wayne Brothers had a little run too, bro. I can't forget about that.
Don't Be a Menace. They had
Little Man.
Blank
Fuck with
Man.
Little Man.
I like that was like their last good movie though, man.
Yeah, Blank Man.
Yo, Menace to Society is a hood classic too.
Facts.
Yeah,
Menace to Society.
Hell yeah.
Black people own that.
Don't Be a Menace is even greater though. It's crazy because I seen Don't Be a Menace first.
Me too.
And then that's what made me watch Menace to Society. But then when I watched it, I'm like, nah, I want to watch Don't Be a Menace. Like, you know. But I'm trying to think what else they had. They had that. I think it was called More Money when Damon Wayans, he was playing with the cars and shit. He used to like scam people.
I think I know you're talking about actually.
It was More Money and something like that. Yo, the Wayne brothers had the Wayne family had some.
The Wayne whole family had a run.
Yeah, I wish they still.
Yeah,
Marlon Wayans is doing alright. He's funny sometimes.
Some of his movies now be weird though. Bro.
Yeah, sometimes
50 Shades of Black. He put some other shit out.
He just put some shit on Netflix.
He put a movie out called Naked.
Yeah, I watched it.
I watched this shit kind of weird.
He naked all the movie.
Yeah, like it's some parts of the movie a little funny, but the movie overall kind of weird. Like,
yeah,
he got his own TV show.
Yeah, but I heard it's good though. Like,
yeah, it's kind of funny, yo. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I heard. Watching it a little bit. It was kind of funny.
Like I was like, I'll be reading up shit like that, and it was like got renewed for a second season already and shit. I'm like, damn.
Going for a second season.
And it's on primetime TV. That's like, that's hard.
So man, my Eagles doing amazing. We ain't gonna skip over that. I'm gonna get that in every fucking week. My Eagles looking good. So you know that's just what it is. But Repo. We didn't talk about Repo.
Oh hell yeah.
Black Hood Classic. Bad Boys 1 and 2, especially 2. There's supposed to be a third one coming out.
Well,
I think they slack.
Like me. He said I got one ball.
Yeah, that shit was.
She said that's all right. We'll call you Uno.
Yeah, right. Leprechaun back in the hood.
Yeah.
The Wash.
Oh hell yeah! Eminem came out of nowhere.
Yeah, The Wash.
Yo, what about
Eminem was
Waist Deep?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Waist
Deep. You think? I don't know.
What about
He said you think? I don't know.
What about that movie with LL Cool J had the shark and shit? Was it Deep Blue Sea?
Oh, Deep Blue Sea.
In the deep or in the whatever.
It was Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue
This
Sea.
nigga Samuel L. Jackson died abruptly. He was talking mad crazy and then just got murked.
I'm trying to think of other cause there was a time where when we were young, like black movies were in and black actresses and actors were really in. So there was a lot of movies. Independence Day.
Yeah.
That's just a good movie. I would just give that a good movie.
Yeah, that's a classic. Part 2 was trash. I saw that.
Nah.
With
that dude, with that it came out
it's
recently, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be about Will Smith's character's son.
Tyler Perry had that run with Medea, all the Medea movies.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the plays were real, bro.
Yeah,
That was
I never liked Medea.
Yo, the plays. Your mom never had a bootleg play, Al, of Medea?
My aunts have them shit.
Yo, my grandmother had that shit. I'm like, Nana, where you get bootleg plays from?
The plays are funnier than the shows.
Yeah,
I never watched
them. He got his own studio. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody has their own. That's all from plays, bro.
Because I watched a few Medea movies, and I'm like, this shit's whack.
Yeah, them shit's ass. Brooklyn, Do the Right Thing.
Do the Right Thing.
Oh, yeah.
He has a few movies.
I want Spike Lee on that whole Tyler Perry shit.
What's that other movie? Something High. Yeah, high school and shit. I forgot. Anyway.
You talking about the one with the Snoop Dogg?
Nah, that shit was Wednesday.
What about Bones?
Oh yeah, I used to be scared of Bones.
Yeah, me too. I was scared when I was little. Snoop Dogg was like scary in that shit.
Because that shit really looked like Snoop Dogg. So I'm like, yo, that really might be him. Like he might really be doing it.
It was Snoop.
No, that's what it really looked like him. Meaning like that could really like it didn't look like makeup. It didn't look like a movie. I'm like, yo, that might really be him. And
that's what he did.
I was scared of Snoop Dogg for like a whole year.
That shit made me look at Michael Jackson different too. Like I'm like, yo, like this Thriller shit, like these niggas might really be on it. Now I'm getting into Illuminati and shit. I'm like, yo, these niggas really wolves. These monsters.
Yo, for real.
Shit starting to make sense.
Right? That shit crazy. You know, that's when Wi-Fi and all that shit first started coming out. So You was able. You ain't really had to put the www dot. You just had to type Google. You feel me? There was one point in time where you had to put www dot Google.
Everything.
And then now you feel me? It was around that time when the World Wide Web was out of there. You feel me?
I could just write when I wanted to see. I only got to write .com.
Shit was real, bro. I wasn't no longer going on the computer to play pinball.
Yeah.
I used to play pinball. I don't know if y'all niggas remember that space pinball that used to be on the computers and shit.
Definitely. Y'all heard this dude Harvey Weinstein, sexual abuse, like shit.
Yeah, he's different, bro. Like all these actresses that came out saying it.
Was it Terry Crews? Said something? Was it? He said something about.
Yeah, was it about Harvey? Because he did say something.
I think it was about Harvey. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure. Like, don't quote me on that, but I think he said either him or someone high in Hollywood groped him in front of his wife, and he didn't know what to do because number one, he didn't want to beat him up because he's gonna they're gonna throw him, like lock him up and throw away the key, and then two, like he won't be embarrassed. You feel me? Like I'm a big ass dude and shit. I'm getting sexually abused and shit.
Yeah, what you doing?
You feel me? Like, so he said he was like confused, didn't know what to do, but like mad people are coming out now.
Yeah, like Angelina Jolie, Gwyneth Paltrow, like that shit is crazy. Like,
yeah, and they big actors, they wouldn't lie.
Yeah, and I seen something online where Ben Affleck said something about him, and then they played a few old clips where Ben Affleck was like sexually abusing like
yeah, I heard
reporters and shit, like talking about their breasts and all that shit. So I'm like, yo, Batman crazy. My boy Batty crazy.
Why can't Batman?
That's what happens. Yeah. Alfred let him be. My boy would start going Batty. Batman turned Batty.
I have to stop checking up on my boy.
Brucey, but
I forget. Oh, we can't do that.
It's over for Bruce, man. We ain't never had a good Bruce and no move. Well, I mean, we got Bruce Wayne. Then we got Brucey from fucking Matilda. He had to eat the triple chocolate cake. My boy Bruce. I mean, what's good with the Bruce? We ain't never had a good Bruce, right?
Yo, for real.
Bruce Almighty.
Oh, my nigga, Bruce Almighty was God. My boy was God,
for
bro.
real.
But he met Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman, man. He said, how many fingers I got? He said 7. He said, nah, the nigga had 2 extra fingers on his hand. He said, yo, I never forget that shit. That shit was crazy. That made Evan Almighty when my man went up.
That was a high.
40-Year-Old Virgin's a classic.
Hell yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
That's
40-Year-Old Virgin. We're gonna keep naming.
I watched that in the movies when I was
Classic.
like 13. I couldn't stop laughing.
What about how y'all feel about Ted?
Ted was good.
The first one and the second one?
The first one, I feel like it was
Part 2 was good too. It just was long.
Super bad.
Hood classic now.
Super bad.
Way more hood classic
I like Part 2.
y'all Spanish niggas. Y'all niggas need to get
Yo.
your Steven Spielberg
Word
up.
up. Y'all need to get that D-Band.
Nah, we got good Spanish.
Niggas only named El Concante and
He said
Selena.
Nah, we got Carlito's Way too.
Carlito's
Scarface, bro.
Nigga, Al Pacino did that. Come on, bro.
That's one of the biggest movies, but I'm trying to think.
Damn,
What else?
No,
Yo, Netflix had mad white movies, classics. Like I remember watching. I don't know if you watched. I think it was called 10 Deeds. Where dude man had to like fill out this list in 24 hours and he had to do 10 deeds. It was mad low budget white movies that was hard. You got.
You ever
like,
watch the
American
Boondock
Pie.
Saints? The Boondock Saints?
Who?
The Boondock Saints?
Nah, I never heard of it.
That's a white classic.
Word.
It's about these 2 gangsta-ass white brothers. They Irish. Just holding shit down. Like, that's the best way I can describe it.
What would you label Four Brothers?
Huh?
What would you label the movie Four Brothers?
Definitely.
That's just a classic.
That's a classic. That was a good ass
That
movie. They
was a
all
good
did their
Great
thing.
movie. That's what I'm saying.
That's what put Tyrese on the map. Where I was like, okay, I can respect you as a.
He was a good
as
actor.
an actor.
He's a good actor.
Stop fucking with my boy fucking Bobby Mercer, man.
Yo, you seen with the Rock's video and shit? He said, "Yo, I just got done listening to Black Rose. It was pure dog shit.
Yeah.
It was just black. He was like, it was black dog shit. That's what it was, black dog shit. I was fucking dying,
Yo, for
bro.
real.
I'm like, yo, the Rock.
But you saw what Tyrese said on his line. He said he brought the album sales up that week.
Where he
Yeah,
probably did.
14,000.
He probably did too.
Because everybody probably wanted to listen to it. The Black Dog.
But you know, I heard the album was good though.
Did you?
Like
I knew.
mad, like people were saying like other artists and shit like that. Like they're saying it was a good R&B album and shit. Like I'm not saying I listen to Tyrese, so I'm just saying I heard it was good.
Niggas cry Reese.
That's what he called him, Clarice.
No, that's what you called him in the chat that day.
He said no, that's what you called
I called him that?
Yeah, he was like, you said fuck cry Reese.
Nah, I just be talking.
That's how you know you be talking mad
Word, I
shit.
just be talking that rah-rah shit.
Yeah, shout out to Amir.
He said, "Shout out to Amir." You know, my nigga. Speaking of Harvey Weinstein, Jay-Z trying to buy his stake in the company. I think it's like a 23% stake.
Yeah, but I heard he's trying to get other people to buy it.
Yeah, with him. It's
yeah.
a billionaire and somebody else.
Yeah.
But he still got that Trayvon Martin.
Doc.
You know, I actually think it's a show. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's a Trayvon Martin
No, I think it's Trayvon Martin. I think it's
documentary.
Nah, it's not Trayvon Martin. It's Emmett Till.
Yeah.
Emmett
Oh,
Till.
nah, but I heard he was doing a Trayvon Martin one too.
Oh, maybe.
And it's on Harvey Weinstein's company.
Yeah.
Like, it's on this production company.
I know he's doing like a show. It's gonna be like a 6-part series of Emmett
Word.
Till. Like,
Did y'all watch the Khalif Browder?
Definitely, that shit was good.
I didn't watch it.
It's on Netflix right now. The whole
Yeah,
thing.
I gotta watch that shit.
It's on Netflix.
Oh,
that shit was sad. Like that shit. She was mad sad.
Book bag.
Yeah, for real,
Mm-hmm.
bro.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
the crazier thing is what happened to him when he got out of jail. He got shot, stabbed, all that. It was crazy.
I gotta watch that shit. I'm gonna watch that shit tonight. I'd advise anybody listening to this show, part of this show right now, when y'all get done watching, if y'all didn't watch that show,
Yeah.
go on. Remember Ruffled Feathers.
Facts.
Ruffled up, you feel me? Ruffling up.
Niggas iffy. Oh, no,
Yeah,
keep the
signing out, man.
You feel me? It's
I hope
time
y'all have a good Sunday, Monday, whenever y'all listen to this.
Yeah.
You know, enjoy your night, man.
Time to wrap it up. We out of here.
Wrap it up, then.
Wrap it up,
You already know. Ruffled Feathers, and we out of here.
I couldn't be junior forever. I don't mean to ruffle your feathers. I couldn't be junior forever. I don't mean to ruffle your feathers. Don't mean to ruffle your feathers.